enough to sit on the sidelines and watch what was going on and not participate in that dumb shit because they wasn't trying to get blown up. Because just like Fruit said in one of his videos, he can't front. The Bronx dudes cut a lot of major Brooklyn cats. You understand what I'm saying? He can't front. The Bronx dudes cut a lot of major Brooklyn cats. You understand what I'm saying? So now, I reached out, I found out who got cut and why things got started. You understand what I'm saying? Some things got started. Not how the war got started, but how some things got started. Let's get it. Now as we know from the hook-off story, from St. Laz, the beef was an ongoing thing. One, Stan from the Bronx, he cut Mo-Dog co-defendant. You heard? Stan from the Bronx, he cut Mo-Dog co-defendant. Two, Prince from the Bronx got blown too. You heard? Prince from the Bronx got blown too. You heard? Three, Brave Dave blew S1W. You heard? So if you was on the island back in 90, 91, y'all remember when Brave Dave blew S1W. S1W. You heard? Now, prior to that, Ball from Harlem blew little NA man K.I. You heard? Ball from Harlem blew little NA man K.I. and 3 Lower. Know what I'm saying? I ain't doing the count, but I'm just taking y'all through the timeline. You heard? So when Bob from Harlem came back to 3 Lower, because that's what had happened, because you know, a lot of times dudes might blow something in 3 Lower. You know what I'm saying? Then they might go to the box. You heard? Or they go to the Bing. Then they go to the Bing for 90 days. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Then when they come back out, they go to another house, but the houses start refusing them. So they wind up saying, yo, send a nigga back to 3 Lower. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga Bob, for whatever reason, was getting sent back to 3 Lower. You know what I'm saying? After he already blew K.I. in 3 Lower prior to that. You know what I'm saying? Ball from Harlem. You heard? You know what I'm saying? So now, when he come back to 3 Lower, him and Lil Wayne is beefing. You know what I'm saying? So, Lil Wayne thought he was going to send a missile at Ball. You know what I'm saying? Now, before Ball came back to 3 Lower, Ball was in another house. And little N.A. sent a missile at Ball. And the missile was light-skinned Scar. You heard? And Ball blew that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Bob tore that nigga head off. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Light-skinned Scar. Because N.A. tried to send him at him. You know what I'm saying? But this was before he was coming back to 3 Lower. So now you got to look at it. Ball from Harlem blew K.I. So after he blew K.I., little N.A. trying to get him blown, he tried to send this dude named Light-Skinned Scar at him in another house. But Ball caught a wind of it and blew the nigga Light-Skinned Scar head off. You know what I'm saying? So boom. Now, for some reason, they got Ball coming back to 3 Lower. And that's where little N.A. is at. So when little N.A. seen Ball coming back to 3 Lower, he like, yeah, it's on. I'm going to get the nigga. So when Ball was coming in, you heard? Him and little N.A. was beefing through the C gate. You know what I'm saying? No, through the A and B gate. You know what I'm saying? So later that night, Bob linked up with Frazier. 718 thing going on. So even though Bob is from Harlem, because Frazier was in the house, and like everybody know, it was a 212 verse 718 thing going on. So even though Bob is from Harlem, Frazier's from the Bronx, Frazier's rolling with Bob. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a 212 thing going on. And at this time, the Bronx is 212 and Harlem is 212. You know what I'm saying? And Brooklyn is 718 and Queens is 718. So it was nothing for Bob and Frazier to link up for them, you know, and basically they strapped up. You know what I'm saying? So that night, Frazier and Bob from Harlem strapped up, and they rushed the other side. They got the CO to open the other side, and they rushed the other side. And when they rushed the other side, Frazier cornered NA and blew him, and Bob chased down Puerto Rican Oscar. You heard? Tried to blow his flame off, but I think Puerto Rican Oscar got away. You heard? And some other cat that got away. You heard?